What's up everybody? How you doing today? My name is David DeFranco and welcome to my annual video where I detail, hopefully briefly, don't get too excited, grab a coffee, right? This might be a long video. And while I just go through my goals for 2025, and guys, I do this every year. I mean, as far as I can remember. Let's just say 2025 for me is going to be a big year because I have some huge changes coming, including bringing over the exclusive vlogs from Patreon for the first time ever to YouTube. Yes, you heard that right, but I'm going to detail that shortly. So let's just jump right into it. 2025, I'm calling the year of YouTube because, well, YouTube is going to be a huge focus of mine. Let's jump into it. So as usual, I have my iCloud notes in front of me here. I have a lot to talk about. So like I said, grab a coffee and enjoy. First of all, let's talk about my live streams. Now, I am, once again, I'm flip-flopping. I know this annoys some people. I am once again changing my primary platform of choice for live streams. Starting on January 1st, 2025, I am going to be bringing my live streams back from Kick to YouTube. And guys, honestly, YouTube is where I belong. YouTube is where I was born in a creative sense. My audience is here. It's a one-to-one experience. And of course, by that, I mean, let's say you're checking out my channel. You're watching Christmas 2024, which by the way is over 3 hours and 20 minutes long. I'm proud of that, not gonna lie. And well, let's just say you happen to look in the left sidebar and there I am, I'm live. You can just click that. You can watch whatever game I'm playing with my friends or whatever and just have a good time. That is discoverability. That is huge. And speaking of discoverability, I'm gonna jump into detail regarding that soon. But first, let me back up a bit. So this change was inspired by a patron of mine. Check out the comment on the screen right now. And I'm sure he doesn't mind me showing his comment because honestly, dude, thank you so much for this. Feedback from my audience has always been critically important to me, especially when it's feedback that kind of like opens up my eyes and forces me to think, wow, maybe I should do this. Maybe I should do that. Okay, so what the hell am I talking about? Let's begin with something I already teased. Exclusive vlogs are coming from Patreon over to YouTube, guys, for the first time ever, and that is a huge deal. And while I'm going to be using my live streams on YouTube to push the fact and saying that, look, memberships, yes, memberships are live on my channel. They have been for quite a while. I never talk about them. But yes, memberships are going to be a huge focus of mine. And while during my live streams, I could say, guys, by the way, if you sign up for so-and-so tier, you get access to all of my exclusive vlogs that are published after January 1st. Heavy emphasis on that later note, after January 1st. Because unfortunately, YouTube does not have the infrastructure that Patreon does and my personal website does. And by that, I mean, I'm severely limited on the amount of videos that I can organize for you in an unlisted fashion. So in other words, unfortunately, I cannot create an unlisted playlist of all of the exclusive vlogs published in 2015, 2016, and so on and so forth. So in other words, I am starting from scratch on YouTube. And well, that's why I can only offer the vlogs after January 1st, because I can just publish them in the community tab. But good news for everyone who wants to continue watching the exclusive vlogs, or maybe you just want to start on Patreon, you can do just that. Patreon is not changing whatsoever. The vlogs have been there since 2015, and as far as I can tell, they are going to be there until the day I die. I know that's a little morbid, but I'm a big believer in Patreon. But hey, there are some people who don't want to sign up for Patreon for whatever reason. There are people who just want to keep everything on YouTube. And honestly, guys, I don't blame you. Less is more sometimes. So I just have to reiterate this. If you sign up as a member on YouTube, you do get access to the exclusive vlogs only published after January 1st, 2025. But if you do want access to all 500 plus exclusive vlogs dating back until 2015, then Patreon is still there. It is linked right below. I'm just giving you guys more choices and more options. So there's that. Thank you to my patron for the idea. And honestly, this is going to be perfect, guys. Why not live stream and push my memberships at the same time? It's a win-win. I am coming home, and that's the best way I can put it. And by the way, quick note, I am not leaving Kick on a bad note. They have treated me the best out of any platform ever has in regards to live streaming. I've been featured on their homepage a few times. I've gained over 1,000 followers in just what, like 12 to 15 months. Now, granted, maybe 100 to 200 of them are bots because Kick has a huge bot issue. But then again, YouTube has bot issues as well. But anyway, the point is, Kick has treated me extremely well. And I'm not 100% leaving, by the way. Meaning, for those nights where I want to stream a movie, which is a big no-no on YouTube, well, then I can still have movie night on Kick. So I encourage you, if you're following me on Kick already, just stay followed. I mean, you don't lose anything from it. I mean, if anything, you might get exclusive access to, you know, movie nights here and there. But obviously, most of my live streaming focus will be on YouTube. And I get it. You're going to say, David, why not multi-stream? Guys, I've tried it. Multi-streaming between two services when YouTube is involved is extremely difficult. It's not streamlined. It does not meet my standards. It's just not for me. But that's a whole other video for a whole other day. So there you go. Memberships, exclusive vlogs coming to YouTube. I'm excited. Okay. Also, for the first time ever, moving on to my next note. Guys, I told you this video is going to be long. My YouTube live streams will be published as VODs. And of course, by VODs, I mean just video on demand, actual videos on YouTube. The only reason I never did this previously was it wasn't always like this. Anytime you would publish a live stream after you're done streaming live, it would be posted as a video. And I hate the idea of cluttering my tech reviews and my vlogs, especially my vlogs, with a gaming stream here and there. I mean, in my opinion, it just doesn't blend well. And yeah, I realize I have a gaming channel, but I'm not going to do that because I'm pushing the memberships to my primary channel. But anyway, the point is there is now a live tab on YouTube. And it's really cool because they still count as videos in the YouTube algorithm. At any moment in time, somebody who is maybe not already subscribed to me can actually find my past live streams of those playthroughs of like Half-Life 2 or Halo or those multiplayer sessions of Marvel Rivals and Warzone and Fortnite and whatever. It's huge, guys. Like, YouTube is going to be my ultimate content creation playground in 2025. Between the live streams and the VODs and the memberships and the exclusive vlogs, everything is coming back to YouTube, and I'm so excited just to explore and see what comes out of it. Will I get an increase in views, an increase in revenue? Who knows? There's only one way to find out. Okay, so in regards to my live stream schedule, currently on Kick, I'm streaming on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Starting on YouTube, Fridays and Saturdays. Hold up, don't panic. I'm not only streaming 2 nights a week. Those are definitive nights. So basically, you can always count on my going live, whether it's Friday or Saturday. I love streaming late hours into the night, technically early hours into the morning. My average live stream on the weekend will wrap up between like 4 and 6 in the morning. I'm not even kidding, guys. I go all night long because I love streaming for you guys. I just love hanging out with my friends, and I love having a good time. But on top of that, I will go live at random times during the week. Sometimes I'll be live on a Monday afternoon or Wednesday morning, Wednesday night. You know, like Fridays and Saturdays are definitive. Monday through Thursday, maybe even Sunday here and there. Anything goes. I want to open myself up. I don't want to, restrict myself to a schedule because I'm not a fan of that, honestly, because at that point, it just feels like work. It feels like a job, and I'm just trying to enjoy myself. Okay. I've talked enough, and hopefully I got those thoughts out in an organized manner. And of course, if you guys have any questions regarding anything I say, post them right below. None of this is really complicated besides the whole membership vlogs going live after January 1st. Unfortunately, that's out of my control. YouTube doesn't give me enough control, enough features to actually say, look, never mind. You know what? I'm not going to go into it. You guys get the point. If you want all the vlogs, stick to Patreon. I'm just introducing another option on YouTube. Okay, next point. This is not YouTube related, but definitely something I want to continue to focus on. I am putting a large focus into the Amazon Influencer Program as well as TikTok Shop. I saw some really nice success in recent time with both those programs, especially TikTok Shop. This is not me bragging. This is just saying, look, I'm a normal dude doing what I love. Guys, I made over $1,000 in 1 month by selling, one of those M-Fish 4-in-1 USB-C Lightning USB-A cables. Over $1,000 in commissions. That was incredible. Now, unfortunately, that was back in August. My views and revenue have just tanked going into the holidays, which is ironic, as you would think things would go up. Me, not so much, and I know I'm not alone. TikTok Shop kind of sucked during the holiday season. It is what it is. Thankfully, I've got other sources of income. I've got YouTube, I've got Patreon, I've got kick. I've got the Amazon influencer program. I've got the Amazon associates program. I've got clientele work, website work, all that stuff. Guys, I try to spread myself out. Not like that, unless you want me to. Oh, and I have OnlyFans. I'm just kidding. I do not have OnlyFans. But anyway, I do want to put a large focus into both those platforms because they have a lot of potential. And next up is my basement. I've talked about this plenty in recent videos. I'm not going to go into super detail right now, but let's just say I am looking to completely rework my basement. I just got to get rid of that freaking bar in my basement that my parents gave me back in, 2019 when I moved in? I think 2019. Or no, 2018. I don't know. Either way, it's been a while since I moved in. And well, one of those things that I brought with me was this nice bar. I mean, it's a beautiful bar, but I never use it. I just don't. So basically, when that bar is out of my house, then I'm going to move my eBay setup over to where the bar is now. And where the eBay setup is right now, that is going to be transformed into kind of like a video game paradise, if you will. I'm going to get all my old consoles working, my PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, original Xbox, Xbox 360, Xbox One, the Wii, the Wii U, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and if all goes well, I'm going to have a dedicated space for VR gaming because I've got plenty of space in my basement, and well, there's less things to run into down there. So guys, I am beyond excited to get that going. And thankfully, I do have somebody interested in the bar. I just got to message her back. So hopefully we'll get that handled shortly. And finally, an honorable mention, and got to be honest, I just added this before I came on here. Lose weight. And I put that last for a reason because it's really not that exciting. I mean, I feel like everybody has this on their New Year's resolutions, goals list or whatever, is to lose weight, get in better shape, blah, blah, blah. We've heard it a million times. Gyms love this time of year. My God, if I had a gym this time of year, I would be stupid rich. But seriously, for me, a tech geek, a gaming nerd, whatever you want to call me, you know what, guys? I figured why not lose weight and have fun at the same time? So with that said, I am making it a goal of mine to play VR a lot more often. Beat Saber, fitness games, all that stuff. Ring Fit Adventure on my Switch. Guys, I went through a phase where I played that for a month straight and I was aching from head to toe and I loved it. That was a good ache. That means I'm actually doing things with my body that I don't normally do, and that's like doing like flexes and everything. It was so much fun, so enjoyable, and so freaking rewarding. Not only did I lose weight, but I just felt good about myself. You know, I just felt like I accomplished something physical. And I think that's amazing. It's a really good feeling, and I want to chase that feeling, throughout 2025 through the fun and enjoyment of video games. So there you go. YouTube memberships are going to be huge. Live streaming is going to be huge. The exclusive vlogs posted after January 1st are going to be accessible via Patreon and YouTube. That alone is huge, guys. A big, big deal. Amazon influencer, TikTok shop, my basement, and of course, get in better shape and just enjoy myself, feel better about myself. So guys, 2025 is going to be a massive year for me. And guys, I hope it's massive for you too. So please set those goals. Let me know what are 3 things that you would like to realistically accomplish in 2025. Comment right below. Guys, thank you so much. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And of course, I will be back soon. I'm just getting started. I'll see you live.